Previously on Southend United Road to Glory career mode, we changed our formation from a 4-1-2-1-2 to a 4-3-3 on the back of drawing way too many games. The change in formation obviously worked as we were able to pull out a couple of wins within the league. Only time will tell to see if the wins carry over. That's what happened last time, and let the glory continue. Hey guys, how's it going? The Masterbucks here. Welcome to, of course, episode 8 of the Southend United Road to Glory career mode, and of course, welcome to it. We are in season 3. And wouldn't you believe it, we've got a game against Everton, and I can't believe we've played 4 games now, obviously in separate career modes, but we've played 3 games in a row with Southampton against Everton, and now we've played technically a 4th in the span of 2 different career modes. But I'm like, what the fuck? That's ridiculous coincidence. But anyway, and yeah, hopefully we might be able to get a win in the last 2, because to be totally honest, in the 3 games that we played against, as you can see, Fellaini with a shot. The header that was saved in a ridiculous effort by, I think there was Naismith. But in the 3 games that we played against, what am I trying to say? That we played against Everton in the Southampton career mode, we didn't actually get a win. We got 2 draws, I think. Maybe we got a win. I'm not too sure. But yeah, no, I think we got 2 draws. No, I don't know, whatever it was. But I don't think we actually got a win. But you can see here, Naismith on the ball. I'm slide tackling, and I don't know what's going on here. But Naismith just lays off a pass into Ross Barkley, and he's going to slot that one in. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get it back. Of course, recently I just swapped up my formation that I'd been using and was quite fond of for a while. But upon getting a hell of a lot of draws in a row and really not really going anywhere in the season, just getting draw after draw after draw, I decided I wanted to go with a more attacking formation, that being a 4-3-3, swapping it up from, I think, essentially it was a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. It was more of a custom-built formation. But anyway, you can see here, Barcroft on the ball, having a shot, the bottom left-hand corner, and thankfully for Everton at least, the keeper was able to get there. But, excuse me, 70th minute, Nathaniel Richards on the ball. It's so unprofessional, but Richards was on the ball. Fake shots past Jagielka and puts it into the net. Finally being able to clear the space, 1v1. And Richards was able to do that, and Francisco Jr. was being subbed into the game for Gibson. So I knew Everton wanted to get a goal. Wanted to get a goal of their own in this Capital One Cup fixture. If we win this, I think we're through in the quarterfinals. Barcroft on the ball, tremendous shot, bottom right-hand corner, good passing, straight from a kickoff, and or straight from a goal kick, and then bang, bottom right-hand corner. Keeper can't deal with it, and we're now from being 1-0 down at pretty much the 70th minute mark. We're up in the 76th. We whipping across into Barcroft, not able to get it. I don't know what the hell the keeper's doing. I don't even know who the keeper is. I don't think it is Howard, but he tips it over the crossbar for some reason. He whips in across into Hallam Hope, who's not able to get anything. And by the way, Hallam Hope, I don't know if you remember, but way back, Hallam Hope was one of those really young sort of but very low rated players that would just skyrocket and get to about 90. Hallam Hope looks like he's going to be one of those players in this career mode. So, of course, we were able to pull out the win, thank God, against Everton, and we are continuing on in the Capital One Cup. Absolutely incredible stuff. But, of course, the votes. I gave 1 vote to Nathaniel Richards, I gave 2 votes to Craig Edwards, and I gave 3 votes to our clutch goal scorer, Nicholas Barcroft. And you can see there that we did beat Everton, bottom left-hand corner, and we're going through the quarterfinals. It says we'll be versing Tottenham, but we'll just wait and see if we actually are fucking versing Tottenham. I guarantee you we're not. But still, yeah, of course, we're going to be continuing on to this game, of course, in November the 1st against Middlesbrough. And you know what that means. It is time for the J-Bucks Medal monthly update, of course, for October now. And this is after 19 games played. Here they are, the top 5 and the rest of the votes. Still leading on 17 votes is Yassine Benzia. In second spot is Carl Davis. Again, looking very, very similar to where we were last season. You've got on third spot Nicholas Barcroft with 14 votes. So he's doing better than what he was at the beginning of the season as well. Bonnie Perty on 4th spot with 11 votes. And Nathaniel Richards, who's a little bit further back, in 5th spot on 8 votes. So he's probably not had that good start to the season as as what he had, of course, last season. But the rest of the votes, we got 6 votes, Ben Eccleston, Leon Gortzka, and Chris Keane. 5 votes, Straker. 4 votes, Edwards Bostock. 3 votes, Arke, Irvine, Mosen, and Roas. And on 2 votes, Palois and Puglise or whatever. And on just 1 vote is Luke Shaw. And of course, what we normally do when we do, of course, have a monthly update is we look at the squad report. Davis on 1, he's grown by 1. Arke, he's just been growing phenomenally. Gandolfi, I've given a starting 11 role to. He's grown by a fair bit, as has Gortzka with 4. Richards only grown by 2. Murrow only by 3, but he's a more consistent grower. Yassine Benzia on 76 with 4. Cedric Palois with 3. Keane with 2. And, of course, Edwards with 1. It's weird. For me, it's a bit of a toss-up between who do I play, Keane or Gandolfi. And I decided after a while Gandolfi was probably the one I was going with. And you can see it before there as well. Roas as well. I haven't played him all too often, but he hasn't grown at all, which is a little bit... yeah, but either way, what can you do? I'm just going to try to give him a little bit more games. And have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. 70s all across the board. I do have more than one. I have, for a while now, had more than... or 10, or I have had about 11 or more players, what am I trying to say? I have had about 11 or more players that are 70 rated or over, but now I've got a solid starting 11 lineup with all 70 rated players, and that's ridiculous when you think about the fact that in the first season that we were playing, we probably had maybe only about 3 or 4 players that were like 60 or over, so there you go. In the space of 3 seasons, we've really taken the step up. We belong in, of course, at least the championship, and hopefully we'll be able to prove in this season that we belong in the Premier League. So, or in next season when we're there, hopefully. But either way, moving on, we've got a game against Middlesbrough. This, of course, November the 1st, so the first game of the month. And Barkroth, Benzia, going back to him, and then on the half volley, unfortunately not being able to go, not being able to go into the net. But Benzia is going to send through Richards. This time, he's the one that's going to be trying to get one going. Richards with a great interception, weaving, ducking, making the space, having a shot. And what happened there was Eccleston. I don't know who it was, but someone got in the way of the shot. Ridiculous stuff, but unfortunately in the 40th minute, they're going to get the ball back. Oh, we are. But anyway, Gandolfi, Richards, Bonnie Purty, back into Yassine Benzia, still putting her along the space. Bonnie Purty, he's open on the wing. He puts in the fake shot and puts in the ball in the net. Beautiful stuff. So Filippo Boniperti with the first goal in this game against Middlesbrough, and we're up 1-0 going into halftime, and that's exactly what I want, because I want a lot of wins in November. That's exactly, I really want to put a foothold in and hopefully try to maybe, before January, try to find myself in the top 6. As you can see there, Boniperti, yet again, he's already scored 1 goal, and he's putting in another shot. A tremendous slide tackle from, I think that was Eccleston, I'm not too sure. Richards with a header, not going. Yes, it was Eccleston. He's about to run onto this very wild header from Richards. Benzia lays it off for Gortzka, and that's a second goal, 74th minute. And dare I say it, I think that's game over. So there we go. It looks like we're going to be walking away with three games here, or maybe not, because MNs or whatever his name is, it hits the post, it goes back to one of my players, he takes a touch instead of just belting it the fuck out of there. And unfortunately, it's now 2-1. But with the 90th minute, getting back possession in the middle, and there you go. Thankfully, we were able to, of course, pull out the 3 votes. Oh, damn it, the 3 votes, I'll do it again. The 3 points, which is exactly what we need, and the votes for that game. I'm going to give 1 vote to Yassine Benzia, despite the fact that he got the highest rating and the man of the match from FIFA 13. I just feel like it's a little bit high, but still. Okay, 2 votes I'm going to give to Bonnie Purty, and 3 votes I'm giving to Nathan Ake, because again, you don't see too many defensive edits in these highlight packages that I put together of the games played, but Ake was solid for me, and I think that, you know, Ake put in a really good performance, and if he hadn't, we probably would have, you know, there's probably an argument that we probably could have lost the game, but still, moving on. We've now got a game against Charlton Athletic, so hopefully that'll be another, another win on the cards, whatever. But Muru, Bostock, getting it in Edwards, and how quick was that? 6 minutes it took, and Craig Edwards with it's a tremendous pass from Bostock, great vision and a great pass. Perfect accuracy. What a quality goal and pass into Edwards. But Muru, he gets taken out. He just kept fighting for the ball, kept getting in front of the defender. He got mad. He slide tackled him in the box and won us a penalty. And, you know, despite the fact Muru put in such a good effort to win the penalty, Edwards is going to be the one to take it. He picks his direction. Hammer, their goalkeeper. What way does he go? The right way. But Edwards' shot is just perfectly placed into the right-hand corner and was able to get the goal. So, Bostock, Roas, he's getting a starting 11 game today on the wing, and that's probably where he would play best, I would think. Pass into Bostock, back into Roas with a shot. It hits the side netting, unfortunately, just off target. And, yeah, Roas, after a lot of games, has still not still has not scored a goal all season. It's something which we need to fix up. But Corona, again, takes a good touch, runs on through, the low cross, and Edwards sticks out a foot. And after 24 minutes, Craig Edwards has a hat-trick. And I think the first hat-trick of the season. So have a look at that. You would be wrapped. Normally, it's an amazing effort if you get I don't know, half, like, what am I trying to say, a hat-trick in your first half, let alone in less than 25 minutes. Incredible stuff from Craig Edwards. He's just a goal-scoring freak when he wants. And Bostock, now he's on the ball, going into striker. And despite the fact that this game is absolutely in the bag, we kept going for more. Edwards, that man, he's already gotten 3, but surely he couldn't get a 4th. Goes into Keane. Keane, the centre-back, kept on running, got the ball into Edwards, flying shot, and that's a 4th. 73rd minute, a 4-goal Craig Edward game. Unbelievable performance from him. And I think we can pretty much put the 3 votes in the bag for bloody Craig Edwards. What an absolute monster of a game, and what a monster of a player. The 16-year-old or 17-year-old Australian striking young superstar. Oh, no. Wright Phillips has scored a goal in the 83rd minute, but who fucking cares? Craig Edwards is too awesome, and of course that means, unfortunately, we lose a clean sheet. We lose our clean sheet a little later on, but hey, oh well, not too fast. We win, 3-goal advantage, thank God, and look at that, a 9.8 rating for Craig Edwards. Absolutely deserves it, and the votes. So, obviously not a lot of thought going into these votes, but Keane gets a vote, he did well. Bostock gets 2 votes, he did quite well as well, and then, of course, you know, our 4-goal bloody scorer, Craig Edwards, getting the 3. Incredible stuff. And we've got a bit of a break going toward this next game against Wolves that, of course, is in the Championship. And you can see our scouts come back with more players from Italy. He's only been able to find 1, and it's, by the looks of things, Aradito or whatever's. Apparently, he's found his cousin or his brother or something like that. But to be totally honest, one of them I wasn't really too hype on, and another one had a pretty high max potential, so I just wanted to wait and see what he was going to turn into. I'm just going to keep on scouting him, but from the looks of things, I wasn't going to get him. But yeah, we've got this game against Wolves, who are doing pretty good, doing pretty well at the moment. They're in a promotion playoff contention at the moment, which is kind of funny considering they're in League One. But anyway, let's have a look at where we are currently on the ladder. We're in 8th spot, and that's pretty good considering that I think at the beginning of this episode we were like sitting around 12th or something like that. But hey, you get 2 wins together. We've actually gotten 3 wins out of 3 wins in a row. Now, that's pretty good. That's what this new formation is doing for us. But a good through ball into Benzia. He'll get it across, and it's another fantastic vision. I mean, how did Boniperti know that Barkos was there? Great tactical and awareness from Boniperti. Just an incredible pass. It's just absolute skill there. But anyway, Sigurdsson or whatever. Tremendous head away from Luke Shaw. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Great defense. And that actually sets up this attack. Roas has got a paddock. He's also got pace. And you know what's coming. He's going to do the unselfish thing and go back into Barcroft. Absolute brilliant stuff from Roas. Still has not scored a goal all season. He's been underperforming it, but at least he's not being selfish about it. He gets the good pass off to Barcroft, and we are now up by 2. Roas just has to belt it forward, but an interception. I mean, just a little higher, man, a little higher, and that's a 3rd goal. But what can you do? And you would have probably sent Nicholas Barcroft away for what would have been 2 hat-tricks in 2 games, which would have been crazy. But hey, he's still got an entire half maybe to get it now. That man on the ball, Barcroft. Sure, cutting back in. Barcroft, hat-trick. No, it's not it. And and Benzia with the, what am I trying to say? Benzia with the flying scissor kick, unfortunately, I don't know, mishits it. He sort of like chips it or whatever. But the tackle from Shaw, still got possession, Zubar. And another tackle from Shaw. He's put in a tremendous performance. Lobs one through into Benzia. Does he take a good touch? Yes, he does. And look at this. Surely not. 4 sweaty goals in a row. 3 sweaty goals in a row. But it's not Barcroft who's on the end of it. And Nathaniel Richards is the one that puts in the 3rd. Barcroft trying to... Whoa! It just gets fucking thrown to the ground by that defender. Gave him... Oh, that's... Mate, that's a red. Zubar. Fucking ridiculous. That's a... Oh, well, too bad. But either way, it's a 3-0 victory. 3 tremendous passes to set up 3 absolute sweaty goals. I apologise for them. But anyway, this is going to have to do it. The last game of this episode. And guys, I'm giving... what am I going to do? I'm going to give 1 vote to Luke Shaw. Tremendous game. 2 votes yet again to Nathan Arcade. You didn't see much of him, but you could see there he got an 8.7 rating from FIFA 13. And of course, my man of the match, Nicholas Barcroft. So yep, he's just putting on the votes. He's doing a tremendous job. And guys, that's going to do it for me, and that'll end this episode. So thank you for watching, guys. And I'm your Aussie Gamer, the Masterbox. Do not forget, of course, to hit your target, which is today, yet again, just 1,300 likes. You guys have got it, and that'll do it for me. Thank you for watching. I'm your Aussie Gamer, the Masterbox. We're finally in the top 6, where we belong. And yeah, I'll keep on going. But anyway, guys, that'll do it for me. See you later. Bye-bye.